Welcome to Robocash. In this video, we will show you how to start. To start investing, you need to verify your identity. It takes just a few minutes and you will need a passport or an ID and a camera to pass. All data is securely protected in accordance with the GDPR. The verification will help us protect your account and investments. When you are successfully verified, you can add money to your account. Click the Add Funds button and you will see the bank details of Robocash. Use them to send money from your bank account. The money usually arrives in 1 business day, but sometimes it can take up to 3 business days. As soon as the balance is replenished, you will receive an email. After depositing money, you can create your first portfolio. Go to the Invest page and you will see the settings. The money is invested automatically, you only need to select the settings you need. At Robocash, you can have multiple portfolios with different settings. Let's have a look at each one. First, you need to name your portfolio. We'll keep the default name here. Then, choose how much money you want to add to your portfolio. For example, you can have 10,000 euros on your balance and you want to separate it between 2 portfolios. So you just enter the number you want to add. We will add 7,000 here. Your investment portfolio on Robocash consists of loans. If you're not sure how they work, check out our video about P2P lending. With this slider, you can adjust how much money you want to invest in a single loan. Normally, they are from 10 to several hundred euros. So the next slider is the interest rate. Interest rates on Robocash vary, and the longer the loan term, the bigger return you will get. First, make sure to check the current interest rates and terms. You can do it right here. We all want to aim for the highest returns, but keep in mind that the loans of small terms cannot bring them, which means that our money won't be invested if the settings are not realistic. Let's say that we're trying to build a diversified starter portfolio here, so we want to embrace different types of loans. I'll keep the widest range to make sure that my money is invested. The loan term parameter determines the term of the loans in your portfolio. For example, if we set the range from 60 to 365 days, then our portfolio may contain loans for a period of 60, 90, 180, or 365 days. Remember to check that the terms correspond to the interest rates here. Next is the income option. When we get the earnings from investing, we need to choose where they go. As your loans mature, the balance option will take the money out of the portfolio and send it to your balance, so you can decide whether to add it to another portfolio or withdraw. The payout option will send the money straight to your bank account. Keep in mind that you can only select a bank account that you've used to add funds to Robocash. The Reinvest Full Amount option speaks for itself. If you select it, all earnings will be invested in new loans, and this will generate more profit for you with compound interest. If you want your portfolio to grow until a certain limit, you can enter it here as well. Finally, the Reinvest Principal Amount. This option is similar to the previous one, but the difference is that the earned interest will go to your balance, while the money that you initially invested will be reinvested in the portfolio. This option is useful when you want to live off your earnings while keeping a certain amount invested. The next section is about other important features of your portfolio. For example, if there is a loan of 1,000 euros but you don't want to buy the whole of it, you can choose Invest Partly to buy only a part of it. The rest of the loan will be bought by other investors who have also enabled this option. We recommend selecting it for better diversification and also to make sure that your money is invested. Auto deposit is a feature that can only be enabled for one of your portfolios. When you add money from your bank, it can go straight to the portfolio with this option enabled. The Accept Secondary Market checkbox allows you to buy loans from other investors when they sell them. Basically, it changes nothing for the shape of your portfolio, but it does help you diversify and enhances the number of loans matching your portfolio. Last but not the least, you need to choose the countries where you want to invest. You can see short info notes about them right here, or read more detailed information on our website. Different loan originators have different offers of loans, so make sure that your terms settings correspond to the supply. For example, you can see here that Spain offers loans up to 30 days, and we have chosen the loan term starting from 60 days. This means that there will be no loans from Spain available for these settings. One last important step is to check how many loans are available for the settings you choose. You can do it right here. If there are no loans available, you should probably check that the interest rates, loan term, and the loan originator settings are in line. When you have finished setting up your portfolio, click the Save button and you're done. Your money will be invested within 1 hour. Congratulations, you have started investing on Robocash! Now, let's see how you can track your investment. On the summary page, you can see how much money you have earned, what is your average return, and also check that all your money is being invested. If you see here that there are uninvested funds, check your portfolio to see if you need to adjust some settings. To track the status of your investments, you can subscribe to our newsletters and receive information directly to your inbox. This way, you can also know about the changes on the platform when they occur and adjust your portfolio so your money stays invested. Welcome to the Robocash investor community! You can always write to our support team and we will be happy to help you.